So, what is this game? Under orders from the king, you will assume the control of a knight instructed to head into the catacombs beneath the kingdom, to slay the foul beasts and monstrosities that have invaded the murky depths. You must venture deep into the dungeons and eliminate the threat. Slay monsters, collect loot, level up, and upgrade your gear. And the first line says, set in the Dark Ages, Devious Dungeon is a medieval-focused platformer title. Release date is tomorrow, and the price is $5. There are a few... The game itself is fine for the price. I'm not an expert on pixel graphic, so this is, it does the job. I can tell one enemy apart from another. I can also tell when there is a trap, like spikes or something. The map I can navigate, although if it was a bit sharper I wouldn't mind. The only problems I have with the game so far, I open the menu, it's very smooth, it's 60 FPS, and when I close it, not really what I wanted to do. Alright. Not really what I wanted to do, but hey. When I close it, it seems to be locked to 30 FPS and there is some input lag. So, trying to jump over spikes and like very close to enemies, so much so that you can hit them, but not really get hit by them or take proximity damage, because you take damage when you are near an enemy, in contact with them. Yeah, that's very difficult to do. Another problem that I have with it is the controls are... The game tells you to press A/S for everything. What it doesn't tell you is that spacebar also works for everything. You can also use spacebar to shop. See, I can shop while trying to jump over the shop. Sorry, I said jump there, holding the spacebar. And you can also go into the portals by holding spacebar. And I get that you can rebind the controls, but I think that it's on the dev side that it would be better if the keys were clearly dedicated to this or that. Alright. Also, the fact that it's 30 FPS is... I find that a bit astonishing. I don't know what's the price of the skull. We'll find out soon enough. I don't know. It doesn't show you the price, which is actually good because you get so many one value coins with value of 1, that it's like pointless to pick these up, but it's not pointless to destroy all the environmental things because you can get a healing potion, which can drop from anything. And since there is no other way to heal, aside from potions while inside a level, in between levels you can... See, there's one. In between levels you can pay a priest 50 gold, that amount doesn't increase or decrease. You can pay the priest gold to get a full health heal. The other problems are, I think that the leveling then becomes too slow. Which I think for a game like this is a problem. I think that the leveling pace should be at least similar to at the start, where it's not too difficult to try and level up. But it's not all that easy either. I almost died once or twice while in the tutorial. I know I'm taking damage, but that doesn't really matter because I'll soon get a level up, and a level up restores your health, which the game doesn't tell you, but a person that plays video games will probably guess. Let's see, what else was there that I wanted to... Oh yeah. There is a move you can do, because of the input lag, I think, where you can hit while moving backwards. And it's allowed me to get through levels where I was under-geared. Because gear is a thing, because you can purchase. You also have these quests, and a gear increases your damage, so strength or health, that's stamina. Nothing so far increases your dexterity. I think some of the trinkets and the like do. You also get magic eventually. I take it that after killing the boss you do, but I'm not sure of that. Alright, I have the key, so the goal is in each level to find the key and go into the next one. I'm not sure how Ouch. How far is the boss? Aside from that... Give me that. Aside from that, the axe thrower is relatively pointless of an enemy. Because the axes get destroyed upon contact with the terrain. You can increase the dexterity by yourself, but why would you do that? I would ask. Ouch. When you don't get hit by... I mean, when you don't go as close as I do, because... Ouch. I can't really navigate the jumping well enough. Alright, if you don't get as close as I do, then the axe throw is like easier than the tutorial archer, because his axe breaks on contact with the roof, or with anything except for you, of course. So, about the other things, I think that the tutorial is, in my opinion, a bit lengthy, or at least the first few levels, the first area you're put into is lengthy, lengthier than it should be. And I'm missing some more variety in this. You know, some more interactability with opponents. Maybe it comes later in the game with weapons or something. I know that I would want some way to like reflect these fireballs back at the wizard, for example. Or to be able to parry the blade dash or whatever it is of the green orcs, I think. And also something to look out for in the level. Other than destructibles and enemies, and maybe a hidden room, something consistent. I don't know what, maybe a shrine that restores like 10 health if you find it, or if you kill a special enemy, you know, something more to it. Upwards. But all that aside, I guess this title is fine for $5. And let's see if I can get to the boss. And also you can't direct... Ouch. You can't direct how does your character attack. Sometimes he attacks in a straight line like this, and he's not gonna hit targets that would be like above the club. Sometimes he attacks in a forward swing. There, and there he would. So there's a bit of randomness to that, so... I think that perhaps... You know, having one button for these mixed attacks, and then have another for strictly that or strictly that, or like just strictly the forward line attack, that would be nice. Because sometimes you do encounter flying enemies, as, you know, the faces that will shoot fireballs at you, and dealing with them depends on whether you get close enough, or if you get the line attacks. Alright, can I get to the boss, please? Or do I need level 10 first? I'll have to take a look at the level selection screen, because I think I now understand what the dots in between each level mean. That's the amount of levels you have to clear before you can go into the next. That would make this the second level, and I need to clear one more before I get to the boss. Ah. I also think that you take the same amount of damage when you go into contact with an enemy as you would if they hit you. Not sure if that's the case, but if it is, because I haven't been paying that much attention, but if that is the case, I would perhaps change it so you take less than if you got attacked. And also, if you buy gear that gives you health, and if you heal before you buy that gear, you... how is that? You do not gain the health, because it only increases your max HP, so... I think that it should just add the health to your pool as well, not only increase the pool. Alright. So yeah, some of these will increase your dexterity. But what I want to do is try this. What does it do? It's a, I mean, sure, it's a potion, but it says stamina 1. What do I expect from that? Let's grab a better weapon. Maybe these are not one... Maybe these are just one-time uses. Or maybe not. Maybe they're permanent. Yeah. Looks like they might be permanent. Hold on, let me... Actually, I shouldn't buy anything, because I want to get a heal. There we go. Ah! Ah! What the hell? Alright, so attack thrice, then a break, then a spear throw, and then rinse and repeat. Ah, you can jump over that, that's good to know. I don't know how much does the spear throw do, but the basic hit does about 10 damage. Contact does only 3 damage, so that's nice. I think I'm gonna get wrecked here. Ah. I can't really dodge. I can't really dodge his attack. The first one, because he begins only when he's gonna hit you for sure. I don't really like that. Let's... Okay, there are no dots in between. I just thought there were. So how do I kill him? Yeah, he only attacks when he's gonna hit you for sure. So... Ouch. I'm taking proximity damage. Ah, you can dodge him if you time. I think that may be a slight delay before he uses the first attack. You can time it reliably enough, but I think... Okay, I think some sort of better way for the player to be able to tell that the boss is about to attack would be nice. With the spear, that's perfect. But with the swings, not really. I had to jump and be close to him. Didn't really work otherwise. Okay, I'm 30 gold short of buying the hammer. Let's instead buy... This only gives me 1 dexterity, right? And I pay 25 more for it. It's a good deal, but it's not a good deal. Maybe it's sick, who knows? Let's buy this one, that gives me damage. I am willing to spend a point on damage. I mean point money on getting damage. That is not a good deal anymore. Let's buy some more damage. Potion of dexterity. Say, I think you know, increasing dexterity is good, but I would price it at less than strength and health, because those are 2 stats you gain for sure. I mean, you know, will have some impact for sure, as opposed to dexterity, which might or might not activate. And it might make it easier, and it also might not make it easier. It might be useless. I don't know what are the spells eventually that you or the eventual spells that you can unlock. But if there was also some way to like have a guaranteed crit, if that would be on a weapon, that would be interesting. But I think maybe an ability, like if you kill like 3 enemies, or if you land 3 hits, have the next attack of yours be a guaranteed crit. That would be nice. Ouch. Who's that? Ah. Is he gonna swing forever? How far does he swing? It's only a set distance and then he takes a break. Okay. It's like, with these enemies, it's very easy to tell what they do by just watching them or going near them. But with the boss, you don't really know. Maybe a heads... maybe a heads up with said... small delay before the boss does the melee attack chain would be nice. Because I don't know if I'm under-leveled. Or why does that enemy have a shield if he doesn't block? But I'm able to clear these out relatively well. Whoa! It's a combination. I didn't see the damage dealt. I think they did 5 damage. Which, considering that these little ones do 3 damage when they dash forward to attack you or lunge to attack you, is a strange choice. Got the key. I think they have about as large health pool as those 2 enemies have separately. Maybe after you kill him, one or the other continues, and you have to kill that one as well. The enemy is fast, as opposed to the others, but it's not like that would be making him a challenge. You're very fast from the start, and I like that. It makes clearing out the level feel nice, but when it comes to the enemy who has higher speed than any other enemy you've met, just the speed alone doesn't make him a challenge. I think he dealt, what, 10 damage to me? Okay then. I'm gonna die, so we're gonna have a screen of death relatively soon. I do wonder what happens if, upon you meeting death, if you just get teleported back and you begin again. I didn't expect him to turn around. Oh wait, I already know what, because I died at the boss. Okay, so that seems like this is the game in a shell. I can't really buy any magic, but if I do look at achievements, there is an achievement, Knowledge is Power, and it says read your first tome, so maybe there is something that's gonna spice it up a lot. It's just the first, 15 levels or something? 13? Oh no, I went to the wrong one. Okay. Or maybe have it so that he fixates onto the position. You know, when I jump over him, he does that, but... yeah. So jumping works, but the game doesn't tell you, really. Okay, I want to go into a different level. Can I do that? I can if I exit. Can if I exit and reload. So that's one way to cheese it. And you get a full heal and you keep the money. There's no saving. I think it saves like procedurally, but it doesn't reload you into the level. So let me go ahead and buy the hammer. Doesn't feel really slower than... okay. Alright, E, level 14, level 17. When do you get magic? That's what I wonder. I want to try and find a tome, because I think that's the last part of the game. that will be relatively new, and then it's the bosses, and I think that they might be just unique based on the first boss. It wasn't a reskin of any of the other enemies, it was unique. So I think that they would do that for the other bosses as well. Then they do a lot of damage. Kill him! Kill the wizard! The time wizard! Okay. Do these throw spears? Maybe they do. I don't know. I haven't let them ever attack to know if that's the case or not. And that's how it's gonna stay. Oh. Yeah, because I think that there's quite a number of ranged attacks, so maybe having a shield or something to be able to interact with these. Maybe magic allows you to do that. I wonder how does magic work in this. Well, anyway, I'm gonna die. Unless I kill someone before they kill me. Oh ho! Yes. Okay, I have the key. I'm not gonna stay for any longer. I really need money, although it is good to acquire it. It's just always best to do the quests, which you just somehow acquire. Oh right, another thing, I don't really like being able to crit on destructibles. I think they are set to destroy upon any amount of attacks and not based on damage. And the shake of the screen when you crit on a destructible is not all that nice. Ah, I thought he would die in 3. Ouch. Can I see where the portal... No, I can't unless I see it. Okay. Whoa. That hurt. Have I seen the portal yet? No. I thought I maybe would, because if you look at the bottom right, there's either a hidden room or... straight in front of a boner. Right. Or that could have been like a portal room. And I was wondering if it's gonna show... If it were a portal room. I'm gonna die here. Yes, it is a portal room. Oh dear. Level 16. Okay. I gotta try and reach level 17, because I do want that power tome. There's no penalty for dying. I think that's fine. Rapier. Quite a number of weapons, actually. But it all seems to be linear. There's nothing special about it. It's just straight up stat increase. I guess that's the tone that the game is going for. I just think that a bit more uniqueness to everything could help. Yeah, if I go here, does it put me back to 14 and I gotta just smash my face against it until I get to 17 and then 17 unlocks? That sure does seem to be the case. Alright. I don't know. I'm not expecting much from the power tomes. So that's about it for this game. It's okay. For $5 you get... You can keep on playing this for a long while, because you have 100 levels. And I take it you have a... Wait, 100 or 50? I think it's 100, and you get a boss every 10 levels, which is fine. And although this is from a genre I like, I'm a fan of Dead Cells and similar games, I do not really think that this is my kind of game. And even if there were these small things that I nitpick about... Ah! So even if the small things that I nitpick about were like changed or fixed, going into the pit heals you. That's good. I don't think this still would be my kind of a title. Alright, what do I do with the tome? Anyone knows? Oh wait, oh that's not magic, I got a level, right? I think I got a whole level by finding the book. So there is no magic, so that's all there is to the gameplay. At least so it would seem from what I've played so far. Yeah, I think I got a level. Tome of Power, huh? Warcraft? I think so. Alright, so yeah. I don't think this is my kind of title, but you know, you might find more fun in it, and for $5 I think it's good enough. Alright, where is the portal? There, up there. So that's all about this game. Ho ho! Away! And I'll see you in the next one. Although, I think that... Ouch. No, never mind. There we go. Maybe if you want to stay around, this is probably about the end of the video. I don't expect to have any good thoughts, but I'll try and get to level 17, see how much changes. Whoa, there's a book. No, damn it. I gotta go around and up again if I wanna pick it up, huh? Is that it? Let's see. What do I get if I grab it? I do think that it's on... I don't think the entrance is over here. I think it is on the right side. You just gotta stick to the wall. Or maybe just fall through the floor here. Let's see. Yep. Yes, it does finish your level, I think. So yeah, that's the Tome of Power for you. Okay. It does make looking for these secret rooms really worth. It's good that you have them revealed, because otherwise there would be no way of telling where to even start looking, and going by every wall. I know some people wouldn't mind it, but I'm not the type to go looking around every wall to see if there's something hidden in every game. I would do that only in a very few titles. So yeah, that's about it for this title, and I'll see you in the next one. It's okay, it's not my kind of title, looks fine. I just wish it wasn't 30 FPS, that the controls would be fixed, although you can rebind them, but that's on the developer side, I think. Soundtrack is okay too, nothing special. Yeah. A bit more variety earlier than, I don't know. Yeah, just a bit more variety and a bit more uniqueness to everything. I'd appreciate that. Something to look out for in every level. And I know I said something to look out for in every level, but I didn't mean just one thing. And the one thing so far seems to be the tome. The other, money, you can ignore that. because I think you are going to die eventually to something anyway. That's the point, I guess, but something more unique than experience gain or money. Alright, anyway. Yeah. I'm out.